What's up? Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting this video off without makeup, as you guys can see, because today I will be filming a first impressions wear test kind of video for you guys. Today I'm going to be testing out the NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow foundation. Looks like this. I was just searching online and I saw that they had this new foundation, so I really wanted to try it out. It is a naturally radiant foundation. I don't actually know what the claims are for this foundation. Let me look it up really quick. Let's see. Naturally radiant foundation is so glorious. Glorious. I see what they did there. Available in an exclusive range of 45 truly flattering shades, formula delivers buildable medium coverage and a naturally radiant finish that lasts. Okay, so it says it's a buildable medium coverage. I'm more of a buildable medium to full coverage, so I hope this gives me enough coverage. I love how it says that it's a naturally radiant finish. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you guys know that my favorite foundation is the Too Faced foundation because it's a medium to full coverage foundation and it still gives me that radiant glowy look. I don't like matte foundations, so that's why I really wanted to try this one out. I was kind of being stupid with the shades because I ordered the shade Honey, and then I ordered the shade Golden Honey, and then I ordered the shade Warm Caramel. Then I realized that the shades are the same of the Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage foundation. This is a matte foundation. I realized that these shades are the same, so if you're on Honey in this, you'll probably be a Honey in this one. And in the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, I use two colors. This, by the way, is a matte foundation, but I just hydrate the entire F out my face before I use this. In this one, I'm the shade Honey and Warm Caramel, and the only color I have right now is the shade Honey. I think this will match my face, but so let's hope this won't look too bad. So yeah, let's just get started. If you'd like to see how this foundation looks on me and how it wears throughout the day, please keep watching. So the only thing I have on my face right now is my aloe vera gel. I am just gonna do the exact same thing I usually do when I wear my Too Faced foundation. That way I can really see how this foundation looks on me. If I do anything different, like use another primer or use another product, I'm afraid I won't be able to tell if it's the foundation or any other product. So that's why I'm sticking to my normal routine, just swapping the foundation out. So I'm gonna hydrate my face the way I usually would with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost City Protect. After that, I'm gonna use a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Little goes a long way. And I'm also just gonna use a little bit of the Smashbox Primerizer. As I said, I have dry skin. Now, of course, I know that my prep is like too much, but I have such dry skin, I almost have to. Okay, time for foundation. As I said, this is the shade 15.8 Honey. I'm just gonna apply it the same way I usually apply my other foundations. Gonna squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't know how much is enough, so the way I usually, why was I screaming? The way I usually apply my foundation is with this small NYX Professional Makeup Brush 26. I usually put the foundation all over my face with this, and then I will take my beauty blender and really blend it out. I don't think that's a bad match. Right off the bat, I can tell that this foundation isn't as liquid as I thought it was gonna be. So I do think that this coverage is gonna be just fine. Okay, so this shade is definitely too red for me. The one I have in the Can't Stop Won't Stop is more yellow than this one. Yeah, it's definitely more yellow. I'm just gonna swatch the Can't Stop Won't Stop one on my hand and see if I'm right. Yeah, it definitely is more red. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one is the Can't Stop Won't Stop, and this one is the Born to Glow one. I know they look very similar on camera, but on my hand I can definitely tell that the Can't Stop Won't Stop is more golden, more yellow, and this one has a little bit more of an orange-red undertone in it. But it doesn't matter, I can make it work. We can fix this with concealer and everything. It'll be alright. Okay, I know I look a little bit insane right now, but this is what the foundation looks like with just one layer. I can definitely see the glowiness. In real life, it does look very fresh, but I do think I'm gonna add another layer because it didn't cover like my imperfections right here and on my chin. I'm just gonna add a little bit to those areas. This foundation does dry down. Usually my Too Faced foundation kind of stays more wet on my skin, and this one is definitely drying down. Not to a matte finish, but more like a satin finish, but I can definitely notice it drying down. Okay, so this is the foundation completely on. I don't have anything to say about it, anything bad to say about it. It isn't settling into my lines. It isn't doing anything crazy. It looks really good. Other than the shade, I know that the shade isn't, I'm more olive than this shade. As you can see, I'm not really that warm, so don't mind the shade, but the texture, the way it looks on my skin, I like it. I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face. I'm just gonna do my regular glam that I always do. I did film a video on that, so I'll put it somewhere here and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I finished off the rest of my makeup. As you guys can see, it's looking really good. It's looking almost, let me see. It's looking like almost the exact same way as it would look like if I was wearing my Too Faced foundation. It's just a little bit drier, just a little bit. I can tell by the way my face is feeling and looking a little bit, but other than that, the coverage was nice. Like the foundation says, it's really buildable. I like the glow it gives me. I like that it looks like skin. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it right now, but I am gonna check in with you guys in a couple of hours, see how it wears. Now, before I come back, I do have to say that I don't really get oily. Sometimes I do get oily on my nose, depending on what I'm doing. I do have a couple of things to do today, so we'll just have to see what I end up looking like. It is now 4:30. I'll probably end up having this on for about 6 or 7 hours because I do have a lot of things to do, and I don't think I'll be home. And I do think I'll be home late today, so I am gonna be able to get like a full day out of this look, even though it is 4:30 right now. Oh, I know what this foundation reminds me of now. It reminds me of the NARS Radiant something. What is it? I think even the name is almost the same. This one is called the Naturally Radiant. I feel like the NARS one is called Radiant Longwear. Yeah, I can't find mine right now, but this texture is reminding me of the Natural Radiant. Is it called Natural Radiant? I think it is. It's reminding me of the NARS one. How thick it is, the coverage, that it is dewy but it still dries down, and the way it's looking on my skin as well. It's really reminding me of the NARS one, which is a good thing, by the way. I really like the NARS one, so that is a good thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my things that I have to do today. I have to do some grocery shopping, I have to edit, I have to clean my house, all those type of things. So I will be back in a couple of hours. I'm back. You guys, I think I might have found my new favorite foundation. Okay, not my new favorite, I'm lying. Not my new favorite, but this is definitely, I think I found my favorite. Okay, I know what I want to say now. I think I found my favorite drugstore foundation. It is now many hours later. Well, not many. Well, it is. It is 10:30 at night. I think I stopped filming at 4:30, so that's Jesus. So that's like 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. I've been wearing this foundation for 6 hours, and it looks the exact same. To me, it looks the exact same as when I left you guys. Let's look up close, shall we? I'm getting a little bit oily on my nose, and it has separated right here because I rubbed my nose and I forgot I had makeup on, so that's completely my fault. But other than that, I ate dinner and everything. I was drinking wine. This foundation is looking really good. It reminds me so much of the NARS Radiant Longwear Radiant. Let me just look up what the name is, okay? Yeah, it is. It's the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. That's the one I'm talking about. And this is called Naturally Radiant foundation. Okay, it's really sitting beautifully on my skin. It's not separating. It hasn't settled into any lines. I do have to say that I don't really get smile lines, or foundation doesn't really crease on me because I don't really have much creasing. The foundation is looking really good. I have nothing bad to say about it. The only thing I'm quite nervous about is if it's gonna break me out, because if you've seen my previous videos, you know that a lot of foundation tends to break me out. This foundation actually did. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop broke me out a lot on my forehead. I think it's because it's such a full coverage foundation. I don't know if that actually has anything to do with it, but this one broke me out, which is really unfortunate, because even though this is a very matte, very full coverage foundation, I did like this. I liked it when I would put a lot of serums and oil underneath and spray it down really good. I really like this for like nights out and photos. I used to use this to take my photos because it would just give me this flawless base and canvas, but then I found out that it broke me out, so I stopped using it. So I'm really hoping that this foundation doesn't. Usually when a foundation does break me out, it happens like the next day. So once I take my makeup off, my skincare and everything, I go to bed, and then the next day I would wake up with breakouts, and it's almost always on my forehead. And I'm really hoping that this foundation doesn't do that, because if not, I have found my favorite drugstore foundation. This foundation cost me 11 euros and 80 cents for a foundation that has 30 ml. I know this looks very small, but this has 30 ml. So this and this have the same amount in it. So I think I'm actually gonna take this with me to London when I go travel, because this just travels more, this one is more travel friendly than this one. If it doesn't break me out and I still like it, I'm definitely gonna keep using it over the next couple of days. If it doesn't break me out and I still like it, I'm gonna take this with me, and I'm probably gonna use this a lot. I even like it more now than I did 6 hours ago, because now my natural oils are coming through, and I tend to like the look of that. It's just looking really good on my skin, guys. So yeah, that's it for today's video. That's it for my first impression slash wear test of this foundation. This foundation definitely gets a 9 out of 10 from me. It gets the full 10 if it doesn't break me out, but I still have to wait on that. So check down below to see if it broke me out or not. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.